In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to convert rows to columns with transpose formula in Excel. First, open the Excel workbook where you want to use the transpose function. This is the file that contains the data you want to reorganize. Once you're inside the worksheet, make sure your sample data is ready. In this example, the sample data is placed in the range A1 through C2, so you can clearly see how the function works before applying it to other data. Now let's enter the formula. Click on cell A4, which is where the transposed result will begin. Then type an equal sign followed by the word transpose, then an opening parenthesis, the range A2 colon C2, and finally a closing parenthesis. In other words, the formula should reference the row you want to convert into a column. This formula tells Excel to take the horizontal values from A2 through C2 and return them vertically instead. Transpose is especially useful when your data layout needs to be flipped for reporting, formatting, or easier analysis. If you want to adapt this formula, you can simply replace A2C2 with a different range depending on what you need. For example, if you want to transpose another row, just swap that reference with the row you want to use. If you want to convert a column into a row, replace the range with a vertical column reference instead. And if you're working with a larger block of data, you can also replace the range with a larger selection. The function is flexible, so the key is making sure the range you enter matches the data you want to rearrange. After typing the formula, press enter. Excel will immediately display the result. You'll see the data shown vertically, which means the original row from A2 through C2 has now been converted into a column starting at A4. Take a moment to compare the original data with the result so you can clearly see the transformation. This is a simple way to change the orientation of your data without manually copying each value into a new position. And that's it. You've successfully used the transpose formula in Excel to convert rows into columns. Once you're comfortable with this basic example, you can use the same approach for different rows, columns, or larger ranges whenever you need to quickly reorganize your worksheet.